In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, where the streets are alive with music, markets overflow with voices, and the air smells of roasted suya and jollof rice, there lived a wealthy businessman named Chief Adewale. To the outside world, Adewale was a symbol of success. He owned several companies, had houses in Lekki and Abuja, and his name was respected everywhere. But inside his heart, he carried a question that robbed him of peace: do my loved ones truly care for me, or only for my wealth? Chief Adewale had worked from the ground up. Born in Ibadan to a poor farming family, he knew the pain of hunger, the humiliation of walking to school barefoot, and the tears of watching his mother sell firewood just to feed him. Those scars never left his soul. But now, decades later, he looked around and wondered if anyone loved the men behind the money. So one day, Adewale devised a plan. Without telling his family, he dressed in old clothes, covered his clean-shaven face with a scruffy beard, and walked into the very streets of Lagos as an ordinary poor man. His chauffeur was dismissed for the day, his expensive suits locked away. For the first time in years, he walked with dust on his shoes and sweat on his shirt. He decided to test his family, his wife, his children, and even his extended relatives. The visit to his wife. First, Adewale went to his own home in Ikoyi, dressed as a beggar. His wife, Oloke, was seated in the living room, scrolling through her golden phone. Adewale knocked gently on the gate, his voice shaking. "Please madam, I am hungry, I have not eaten since yesterday." The gatekeeper looked at him with disgust. "Move away, dirty man. This is not a place for beggars." But Adewale insisted. Finally, Oloke came out, irritated. She didn't recognize him under the disguise. Instead of showing kindness, she shouted, "Go away before I call the police. People like you are a disgrace to this city." She ordered the guard to push him out. Adewale's heart sank. The children's test. Next, he went to his eldest son, Femi, who worked at a bank on Victoria Island. Sitting outside, Adewale waited until Femi came out for lunch. He begged softly, "Young man, please, can you spare just 200 Nigerian nairas for bread?" Femi frowned. "Old man, do I look like a charity to you? Go and work. Don't be lazy." He walked away, leaving his father in disguise with tears hidden behind his scruffy beard. Later, Adewale tried his daughter, Sod, a university student. She was walking with her friends near Yoba when he approached her for help. Instead of compassion, she laughed mockingly, "Look at this dirty man. These beggars are everywhere in Lagos." Her friends joined in the laughter. The stranger's kindness. As Adewale dragged his tired feet through the streets, he nearly gave up hope. But then, something happened. Outside a small buka, local food stall, a young man named Chike noticed him. Chike was not rich, he worked as a bus conductor, barely making enough to eat. Yet when he saw the disguised Adewale sitting weakly by the roadside, he stopped. "Boba, are you hungry?" Chike asked softly. Adewale nodded. Without hesitation, Chike used his last 500 Nigerian nairas to buy him a plate of rice and beans. He placed it in front of him and said, "Eat, Boba. Tomorrow will be better. God will not forsake you." Adewale's eyes filled with tears. For the first time that day, he felt true humanity. The reveal. The next morning, Adewale called his family together. He appeared not in rags, but in his finest agbada, adorned like the chief he truly was. His wife, children, and relatives sat proudly, expecting perhaps gifts or praises. But instead, Adewale spoke in a firm voice. "Yesterday, I walked among you in disguise. I knocked at my own door, and my wife sent me away like trash. I begged my son, and he mocked me. I turned to my daughter, and she laughed at me. But a stranger, a poor bus conductor, fed me with the little he had. Tell me, who is truly my family? The ones who carry my blood but no love, or the one who gave without expecting anything in return?" The room fell silent. Shame covered the faces of his wife and children. Adewale continued, "From this day on, I will change my will. My wealth will go to those who have love in their hearts, not greed in their eyes. For true family is not only blood, it is kindness, it is compassion, it is love." The moral. And so the story spread through Lagos, whispered from the markets of Balogun to the streets of Surulere. Wealth does not reveal true hearts, but disguise does. Chief Adewale's test became a reminder that in Africa, as in all the world, it is not riches that bind us, but humanity.